Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Mini Kit Monday, November 2021. You can see right here, I am going to be scrap lifting myself. I have the original in the top left hand corner of the page. I am going to be using this plaid paper as my background, but it is missing a big chunk of it. So my layout, we're going to make it similar to the one up in the left hand corner, but it is not going to be the same. For my tic-tac-toe, I am using paper clips, or a paper clip, camera, and die cuts. Did I actually get die cuts on there? I sure did. Sorry, I had to go back and look. So we're going to go ahead and get started on there. I got to fill up this little hole. So you can see in the original up in the top left hand corner, it is down lower, but on this one there's going to be this little strip. It's going to actually extend out to the sides because I need to cover up that hole. I am going to be using this leaf pattern paper, which I absolutely love. I've used this on several layouts for Mini Kit Monday so far. I think, what did we have? 5 Mondays, so I did 4 layouts. Well, actually I have a bonus layout. It'll be coming up tomorrow, I do believe. Anyways, I have used this paper quite a bit. I actually really love it. I think it is so pretty. It's got this plaid on the other side. The plaid is not my favorite, but this these leaves, absolutely love it. I'm going to go ahead and trim this down into 2 pieces so we can have a little piece up at the top and a little piece up at the bottom. Now in the original, there's just a little strip at the bottom, but that main portion is moved up. So to compensate for it being lower, I am going to be using the 2 strips, one at the top and one at the bottom. You can see I did start out with 4 photos because on the original I had 3 photos plus a tag. So I thought on this one I would do the 4 photos. I'm going to just not. I'm going to go ahead and do just the 3 photos. They're not going to be wonky and crooked like I did the original one, but it's still cute. I am going to be using the banners the same as the other one. We're just taking this little orange, and I didn't cut the V's super deep on these. I cut them pretty shallow, and the reason is because there's not that much room to the outside of the page. See, with that leaf paper, I only have, what is that, maybe half an inch. Well, actually, I didn't quite get this centered. So on one side, I probably got about half an inch or so, and on the other side, I've got an inch and something because I didn't get it centered, but that's absolutely fine. That is something I would do. I am going to be inking the edges with a brown. I do believe this is either espresso or mocha from Close to My Heart. We're just going to go ahead and ink the edges of these strips for the top and the bottom. And I didn't get these other pieces inked. It was an afterthought. So I am going to ink those as they are on the paper, on the page. This is kind of dangerous. In the past, when I have done this, put the paper down and then decided to ink, I have gotten smudges on the base paper. This time not so bad because I didn't tack the paper down too much, just basically in the center. So I was able to fold it up and go ahead and get that inked. We're going to go ahead and commit to the placement of these. Now this is pretty easy because I did use that plaid piece, right? So I can go straight. I can use those lines from the plaid piece to go straight. Didn't really need to pull out the ruler too much on this layout. I am going to go ahead and mat these photos with the same paper that I used for the banners. I think I had 2 of these papers in my kit because on one side is this really pretty orange with X's, and on the other side are those fabulous pumpkins. When I bought this paper, I think I bought 3 pieces. I was going to buy 2 pieces, but then it was when I was with Kathy at the scrapbook store. She wanted me to fussy cut some out. I might have accidentally used all 3 pieces, so she might not get her fussy cut pumpkins. We'll see. Here's where I'm going to go ahead and put that camera down. I took the sticker off the back, the sticky off the back, just in case I need to move it around. And here is a paper clip. This is a Jen Hadful. I think when I was sharing my kit, or at one point in time, I told you guys this was Felicity Jane paper clips, and they are not. They are Jen Hadfield paper clips. Felicity Jane paper clips come in like a little vial, little plastic, little plastic round thing. I am going to be using the 2 pumpkins for my die cuts. There's going to be one down here at the bottom and one up at the top. I wanted to put some more die cuts in here. I will end up pulling out some little animals that are from that die cut pack. I'm going to try out the raccoon, but I'm going to end up settling with the squirrel because the raccoon just pulls in something else, right? The gray, whereas the squirrel is brown. I am making my title Blessed. Now here, These were not originally in my kit. This is the Stay Cozy, I do believe, by Simple Stories. They had a big foam kind of sheet with words and just different icons on it. I did pull the Blessed off of there. That was not originally in my kit. I just kind of added that in. On this pumpkin, we're going to pop it up just on one side because the other side is going to sit on the B in Blessed. So we have to have a little foam tape under that one side to hold it up. This is going to be very simple, not over embellished at all. I'm going to stick that down right there. And then I do kind of the same thing with the squirrel because the squirrel is going to be sitting on that puffy camera and I don't need all of the squirrel to be popped up, right? So I just put it under different pieces. I also, as you saw right there, did put some foam tape under the edges of the banners because I wanted that shadowy effect. You can especially see it over on that right hand side because that banner on that side is much longer because like I said, it is not centered. Oops. Yeah, but I did put some foam tape under there to cause a little bit of shadowing. I try out some other die cuts, none of them are going to work, but I did end up pulling out these puffy stickers right here. I do pull out several hearts. What do we got here? We got like 5 hearts. I do 2 on either side of Blessed, and then there's just, oh nope, 6 of them. And then there's 2 down there by that squirrel. After that, I'm going to pull out the Heidi Swap Color Shine in Bronze, I do believe is what I used, and I just gave it a real big, not big, a little bit of a splatter around the page. This is very plain and simple. Absolutely love it. I think it's gorgeous. Here I am going to be, coming forward, I am going to be scrap lifting myself quite a bit because I just want to. So we're gonna have this going on for a little bit. All right, guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me. Please check out Kathy and Dolly. Make sure you are subscribed to both of them. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Check some links down below, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.